Hello, everyone, members of the Barely Qualified Guillotine League, anyone else that is choosing to join us. We are live on YouTube for our Barely Qualified podcast Guillotine League. I'm here with Jason. Nick's going to join us in just a little bit, but we're going to have some fun here. This is a new type of league that we wanted to try in fantasy and give kind of a new spin on fantasy for everyone this year. Jay, how you feeling right now?
I'm excited, man. I have no idea what I'm doing in the Guillotine League. 18 people, absolute chaos. I could not be more excited for this. So, I mean, let's sack up and go. I think we got less than a minute now, a minute on the clock until the draft starts.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of complaining already out the gates because Nick and I did get 1 and 2 picks, and yeah, I don't know if that's with 18 teams through 18 weeks. I don't know if that's going to be the best, but we will see for sure. I know we got a couple of the league members joining in here. I'm going to try to put in a link for the rest of you if you guys aren't. But Jay, we're talking football starting tomorrow. I know we're going to talk a lot on the podcast tomorrow about football, Bears, everything like that. How are you feeling just in general football? It's got to be itching, right?
It's peak. I mean, it's like it's Christmas. It's Christmas Eve right now. Tomorrow, opening day. I mean, I have this draft going on. I have another draft at 10. It's all of the good stuff.
The draft has begun. Here we go. We're underway. Nick's gonna have pick number 1. We're not gonna really talk fully about all of the picks that go on. Probably just touch here or there about. I'm very happy to be drafting Bijan because I haven't got him in any of my leagues. Really looking forward to that guy. Pretty much your first round, second rounders in this league, they should stick and have longevity unless there's an injury here. But the cool part of all of this is the fact that the loser gets knocked out and then their team goes on to free agency and you get on the waiver wire and bid, everyone's going to have $1,000. So Jay, you got any strategy behind that? Or is it just kind of like, let's just see where it goes?
I couldn't have any less of a strategy. I mean, literally no idea. That it's like the permutations. I'll take it to Reddit. I'll trust some people on Reddit on how they do this strategy. But this is just a machete through the Amazon rainforest. You know, draft the team. Well, you know, in other fantasy leagues where you have that, you know, free agent budget. You know how to kind of pace it out through 17 weeks because you're going to play 17 weeks. Do you front load it? Is it just survive, get those players? I would imagine if someone has, you know, Bijan and they're out the first week, you're probably going to spend a boatload of money on it, justifiably so. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. You're coming up here in just about a pick. We got looks like Mark Janicek didn't decide to join the squad. So what are you looking at here? 45-second clock. We're looking top player on the board. Or are you trying to go get a guy?
So I heard what you want to do is draft high floor guys, right? Because you just don't want to come in last. You don't want that deviation. So I don't know what that means. I don't know how to play that. And I'm panicking already. So, but you know what? I have neighbors in a lot of leagues. I have Thomas Jr. in a lot of leagues. So I'm going to go against that advice. I don't have Genty in any leagues, so he's mine. We're taking Genty.
I like it. I mean, that guy's got RB1 potential no matter what. Like RB1 potential for the league, not just his team. He's obviously RB1 on his team, but he's going to get a lot of touches. So, and this being a point per reception league, PPR 1 full point, I think he's going to get a lot of run, just 3 downs, no matter what.
Would be great. Yeah. As long as I don't finish, you know, last place. I just don't want to be out week 1. The shame and the embarrassment would be too much. But Drew, I want to ask you a question really quick.
Yeah.
I feel like you did a good job glazing over this. There have been accusations accusations of a rigged draft order with you and Nick going 1 and 2. How do you explain this to the league members, the fans?
Gonna handle it like a straight dictatorship. If you think that you're gonna challenge me, you will be out of the league next year, and no, you're relegated to the waiting period. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is like the first time in maybe 5 years that I've commissioned a league, so I could have messed up some form of thing. Hey, we got a Nick.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, that's awesome. We were already talking, Nick, about how I rigged us getting 1 and 2 here, and people are already clamoring for heads.
Yeah, well,
what can you do?
Yeah,
got to keep that barely qualified swag or the giveaways at home, so that none of you guys can get them.
You think we're gonna let you beat us without putting our thumb on the scale? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Got a lot of. So I'm just, in your guys' opinion for fantasy drafts, I've heard a lot of strategies and I've watched a lot of fantasy stuff. Have you guys, through most of your strategies, has it been like a wide receiver heavy first or running back heavy first? What's been some of your strategy so far in your drafts?
For me, I've oddly been going like running back, at least running back in the first round for sure, which is not normally the case. I mean, if I had a top pick, it would be, Jamar Chase, but I've been kind of in the 6 through 10 range, and I've just been getting running backs and even taking running backs again on the wraparound, and then it's like just pure panic. Bizarre place to be. But I feel like that's just more draft positioning than anything, than strategy. It's just kind of dictating it. But Nick, where have you been at?
So this is the only snake draft I did this entire season. I've done exclusively auction drafts this year. So round wise, I'm typically a best player available guy. But in the auctions, it's obviously different because you have to come in with something of a strategy. And I guess it is kind of the same because my strategy is essentially just where am I going to get a player who I think is worth $60 for like $55, right? That's like kind of So
steal
you kind of when it comes to like bidding on players and stuff in an auction, my strategy is essentially like watch all the people kind of like go back and forth, wait for it to slow down a little bit, see where it is, and see what in my mind I had that player going for.
Yeah.
I will say that I ended up leaving every auction draft I did this year with either Bijan Robinson or Jamar Chase. So I did get one of the top 2 players available in every draft I did this year.
Yeah.
That's a nice little security blanket.
Yeah. Right.
You get one of those guys, you're going to have points somewhere.
Right. Exactly. And that's actually one thing I feel about in fantasy is like you can build like a really deep team that has like equal contributions from everybody, and it's like a really solid team. But at the end of the day, fantasy comes down to luck, and eventually you're going to need like one of your guys to score like 4 touchdowns and have a game and win like a 87-85 ugly head-to-head matchup. And you just, the better the player is, the better of a chance you have at that. Like I had like Deebo Samuel a couple years ago was a good example where like he didn't have a great statistical season, but he did have a couple games where he had like 2 or 3 touchdowns. It's like that's the kind of guy you need to like win fantasy. It's a guy that can, really just take you to the next level and like or any given week. So I try to go. I'm very top heavy with my drafts.
Yeah, and then this is going to play out so much differently than I kept telling myself this all week. It's that NCAA tournament mentality in this league. Survive and advance. That's it. Doesn't matter if you're. It really doesn't matter if you're position number 1 in points, as long as you're not position. If you're first, it doesn't matter as long as you're not last.
And that's why
opposite Ricky Bobby.
That's why I'm, trying to go with that high floor and not the high risk, not the breakout guy. I feel in the Guillotine League it makes sense. You kind of want to stay even in that standard deviation or that kind of whatever you want to call that math. I don't remember all that stuff, but if that makes, you know what I'm saying.
Sine, cosine, tangent.
Here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So Katoa, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So really quick, once Nick and I get around and we have a little bit of a break in some picks, I do want to just go through some of the teams here, some of the peeps we got in this league. Give us all a little bit of a breakdown of, we might not know a few people that have been invited to this, but all, as you guys might have seen in my intro video, carefully curated fantasy gurus here we have, and really wanted to bring the challenge to all of those people to make them. Oh, here's Sam Katz. Here we go. He's already got a trade out in the league trying to get Taylor Swift's fiance over there. Makes sense. All right. But so right now I'm going to have a twist pick into Nick. And Nick, I'm sorry. I think the 6 point touchdown is going to make me draft a quarterback here.
Interesting. I was thinking quarterback because I saw that Jalen Hurts and the guy you just drafted, Jaden Daniels, were both available 3 picks ago. So I was thinking about going quarterback, but now I'm not because there's nobody really worth taking here.
Mm-hmm.
So I am in a weird position because I took a wide receiver. There's not a ton of running back that I really like right here, but I won't get another pick for about 20. So I'm going to buy myself some time, and I'm going to take my guy Terry.
Yeah, and this is really this is the situation with us at these fronts of, like, if you want a guy, you got to go get him. It doesn't matter. There's no like reaching in this at this point. You got a 32 or a 36 pick gap.
Yeah. Man. Oh boy, I am not prepared for this at all. So I definitely need a running back here for sure. I got 20 seconds. What am I gonna do? Do I just play? You know what? We're gonna go a little wild. We're gonna reach for somebody here. Take Travion Henderson.
Ooh, okay.
It's a bit of a reach. I acknowledge that that's a bit of a reach.
Have some fun with it, though. Get a guy.
Yeah, but I needed a running back. I like him a lot. I think he's got a lot of upside. We've been very bullish on the Patriots this season, so I think that'll be a good. I think that'll be a good play. We'll see. Again, I'm not picking for. There's 35 picks or whatever between my 34 picks in my next turn, which is a crazy thing to see on a fantasy draft. Crazy.
I've never done an 18-team league. Yeah. So that's another thing. Like, I've never done the guillotine structure. I also just have no idea. I don't think I'm understanding how deep this league is going to be.
Yeah. We're going to be picking up bums
the first couple of weeks, but then everything's going to weed out. And I feel that it's more going to be on the usage of your free agent budget of everything. But yeah, 18.
Oh, for sure. I feel like it's the free agent budget's like the driving factor if you're making it to the end or not.
So are we? Is it? And I don't know this, and I don't know if people that are watching know this. Is it like $100 fob situation for waivers, or is it like a waiver
1,000.
Priority?
I think it's 1,000.
Oh,
pretty sure.
Yeah,
that makes sense if there's like a fresh batch of like starting quality players every week. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then if you're getting into the finals, then it's literally every player is available in the league.
Yeah, that's crazy. The score in the championship game is going to be like 600 to 580. Like, it's going to be insane.
And the reason too, I wanted to bring in the 2 flexes, but your bench is not that deep. I wanted to, once you get to the later weeks, like, you are having to make serious decisions about who you're starting, really analyze matchups, whatever, because it's going to get down to, you got 12 roster spots, no defense, no kicker. So challenge definitely towards the end to make sure you're making the right picks.
You're just smoking Jay Cutler memes, right, Jay? You're up right now?
Yeah, I'm up right now, and I just don't know. I don't know where to put it.
Let's see. So we got Lamar and Ashton Genty right now. So I imagine you're probably looking receiver.
Yeah, but I don't love any of these guys, you know?
That's kind of how
you've always been a George Pickens guy, dude.
Oh.
We got George Pickens and DK Metcalf right there for you. Jalen Waddle waiting to be picked.
No, I'm going for the team that of guys that I've never had in fantasy before. I've never had Lamar. I've never had James Conner. I sure as hell haven't had Genty. So that's how the draft is now. I found my path. I'm only drafting players that I don't remember ever rostering before.
That might work for you.
Wow.
That might work just fine. It hasn't, the other players haven't worked for you in the standard redraft league, so it might be just fine.
Yeah.
So really quickly, as it goes back around to Jay, we've got a couple of people. So Jeff, I believe, is one of our golf buddies, Jeff Loach, great dude. His wife, I believe, is in the league as well.
Sure. Yeah.
Himanala is one of our good buddies from high school, played high school baseball. Colin, I'm in another league with him. Beige at QB1, we all know who that is. Fuck you, Paul. You can go straight to hell. Thanks for being in the league, though. Of course, he takes Josh Jacobs in the first round. And then Balls Deep is another one of a fantasy commissioner that I am in. Tom, we do a keeper league with that. Jameis QB1 is everyone's favorite commenter on the side there.
Number one fan.
Yes, that is Sam Katz. Already asking if he can get weird and take edibles. Of course he can, Sam.
Dude, absolutely.
No micro doses, all macro dosing here.
Never have to ask permission from the BQ guys.
Yeah.
Your body. Well, never mind. But you do whatever you want to do.
No, finish that thought. What?
That didn't seem appropriate to finish.
Your body, your choice. Is that what you're going towards? Nick, is Duncan?
I don't know Duncan.
Oh no, Duncan J.
Yeah, that's my cousin. So Margaret's cousin by blood, gotcha. My cousin through love. So that's Duncan.
Love that. We've got Jay at Smoking Jay Cutler memes. Ross, Najee Seaman, Najee Doan.
That's my buddy Ross. That's I don't know if you guys know, he was the best man at my wedding. Yeah. So that's good. Ross. Yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
Sam's must be doing multiple drafts because he sent us a sleeper draft that must have just been completed.
Is there nothing better than the night before opening night when you just are cramming in as many drafts as possible, though?
Oh yeah,
multitasking, all of that.
I'll tell you what, I haven't done so far a best ball league this year. I've never done a best ball league.
I've never done one.
We should look into that. Maybe next year. Maybe we should rotate this into different type of leagues or something like that.
Yeah, we'll keep on getting gift cards from the churros place for multiple leagues.
Hey, we've shouted you out to 15 people total. That's it. Give me money.
Give me more money, please.
Just touching on the last couple of people here. So we've got Mark Janisic in here, who I touched on. Jay's beautiful wife, Margaret, is in here. Great name, Margaret. Unbelievable. It's the truth for everything. Happy wife, happy life. Anytime Hester, Eric, that you, Nick, your buddy?
I'm not sure. I have a friend named Eric. I didn't send him a link specifically to do this, but he might have. He follows us on Instagram, so he might have jumped in.
Love it. Love the natural fans standing up. I know Victory Adam's your buddy, right?
Adam's my buddy. Yep. He's a good friend of mine from like high school and middle school and stuff.
Love it. Jen, who is, I alluded to, Jeff's wife. Sean, I believe another one of your buddies, Nick.
Yep, that's an old high school friend of mine. Yeah, he was telling me how he was in a guillotine league this year, and he really liked it. I'm like, oh well, come join my guillotine league. And he's like, yeah, sure. I think the no buy-in really sold him. So
a lot of competition, no buy-in.
0 risk, only reward.
Brendan is a coworker of mine, good friend now. Runs our golf tournaments and is running the Ruffled Feathers golf tournament, Bears versus Lions. That is happening in a couple of weeks. And then everyone's favorite Cleveland fan, who was actually on a show last year, Tyler, is in here. Sorry, Tyler, that you have to suffer through another year of Cleveland fandom.
At least he knows right now that the Browns are going to be bad. We can be as negative as we want on the podcast like we were last time about the Bears, but deep down, I kind of think the Bears might be good this year. So it's going to crush me extra hard when they, win 6 games this season or worse. So, he's at least out in front of that part of it. He doesn't, and also people won't be watching him on YouTube break down like they will the 3 of us in about 2 months. So,
yeah. This is a random question, but do we know what the line is for Monday Night Football? Do we? I have not looked at that.
I can pull it up.
It's 1.5.
You did say that. You did say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vikings minus 1.5.
The rundown that I was creating today, over under is pretty. I mean, for how sus the defenses are right now, I don't know. Actually, know how. I mean, we'll get into a lot of this talk tomorrow, but 43.5 seems a little.
That's pretty standard. I feel like that's, that 42 to 45 is kind of middle of the road.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just so hard. It's so hard in week 1 to late. You just never know, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah. No, we'll definitely talk about that on the show tomorrow. Have a good preview for everybody. If you're tuning in live on YouTube, make sure you catch either the live tomorrow night. Going to do the preview show with betting with the Bears. Got a couple of new sections. We're kind of going to highlight a little bit of this Guillotine League and what we did here. But really gearing up for the season. And we got live football tomorrow, gentlemen. How are we most of all feeling about the game tomorrow? Like, it's probably going to be a blowout, but live NFL football is kicking off tomorrow. How you feeling?
Well, so tomorrow's Margaret's birthday. So that is, it's a little bit of a NFL opening day, Margaret's birthday. So we have plans. So I don't know if I'm going to catch, the first half of the game and whatnot. I mean, that's all good. Honestly, I don't have many fantasy guys going. I know it's
sorry, bud.
What did you get?
Sam Laporta. I wanted Laporta, yeah. Anyway, sorry, Jake, go on.
No, you're good. So, I mean, I'm very excited, but there's a good chance I'm not able to watch a majority of the game. So it'll be interesting.
Oh, man.
Well, you always have post halftime, probably be queuing up the pod. So you'll get either the game will be over at that point and you'll just be not focusing, or you get a little bit of competition in there. But
yeah.
How can Dallas, after the Micah trade, I know we went through this last week on the pod, but how can they be competitive this year? Just doesn't seem possible, right?
No.
I mean, Jay, I know you love your Cowboys.
That's such a bad pick, but they're going to be bad, right? They have to be bad. Is Dak good?
No.
All their money's tied up.
He's not good.
He's getting paid so much. It's just him and CeeDee Lamb. It's like if you're playing like backyard, schoolyard football, awesome. But they don't have a defense. They don't have a team.
I think their O-line took a step back this year too. Did it not? I mean,
something that's been solid for them of the last
decade
years is probably they lost a lot of guys, or just they're getting older.
Yeah, I mean their running game is unless this rookie Jaden Blue is a good player, which he might be, who knows? But Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams do anything for you? Not really. That doesn't give me a lot of hope if I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, Javonte Williams is just a sack of potatoes. He's so bad. And I have it, and I'm saying that because I have him in the Dynasty League, but he's awful.
I feel like Javonte Williams is one of those guys that every single person in a league has had at one point, and just I need a running back. I'm going to pinch, pick him up. All right, these 3.5 points didn't really cut it. Waivers. Next guy needs him. So yeah.
Yep.
He had such a what was that, 2 years ago when he was going in like round 2 or 3 where he was the head guy in Denver and then
he got hurt, didn't he? That first year he was the head guy.
Yeah, that's right.
He had a good first year and then he like tore his ACL or something.
Yeah. That was the year of maybe I'm mistaken, but was that when Philip Lindsay was still kicking around in Denver and he was like kind of good.
Dude, yeah, that's the recreation of the muscle hamster.
Yeah.
So we're rounding out into round 5 here, getting close to. The scary thing about 18-team leagues is now like you're getting into some guys that might not start. Like you see Rashi Rice. Yeah. Well, Rashi Rice just went because I think your wife's on auto draft, Jay.
Yeah, I think she's still putting the kids to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But this is where I think this is where your down and dirty first couple of weeks are really going to be happening. You got to have guys that get points on the board. And Nick, that's why I took Sam Laporta there because I'm trying to fill out the starters as much as I can with quality points. But yeah, now I'm starting to look at it on the right side of my team, and we gotta take buys into consideration too. I totally forgot about that.
Oh yeah, geez,
early buys coming into play.
I never take buys into consideration during fantasy. It's like in my mind, it's like when they put like the numbers up on a roulette table. It's just like a distraction, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't take those into consideration. I completely bypass them. But for this league, they actually are very important and definitely need to factor those in. Yeah, absolutely.
I would also say though that the free agent pool is going to be so much deeper.
That's true.
You should be able to. I have no idea. I've never done this, but you should be able to, in theory, get by the buys a little bit easier since the talent pool is going to be a lot deeper. But we'll see.
Well, the first batch of buys is our buy, which is week 5 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So there might still be 13 teams will be, it'll be. I think you're probably right. You're probably
I mean, who knows? We'll find out.
We will find out.
So, I was going to ask really quick before, since we're not going to really have anything for the game on the show tomorrow other than watching it on the pod. You guys got anything, a go-to bet for tomorrow for anybody that's watching out there? You got a lock in there? Did you catch something that you were really, really liking?
Wow. I know Paul really liked it. He texted us as he liked Dak's over of passing yards. I want to say it was like 235.5 or something like that. And for that exact reason, my strongest play of the week will be Dak's under passing yards.
Oh.
DK boost. What was DK boost, Jeff? I'm seeing. I think there was what was a Saquon touchdown from 200 to minus 200 to plus or even money. I know they had a Travis Kelce to receive or to get a reception in the first quarter the other day. Yeah, Saquon TD plus 100 on DK. They've been doing those happy hour fantasy boosts all the time this week.
Yes.
And I feel like they make the call on those all the time.
What are your thoughts on 25 cents? And Jeff, you too, because I know we're DK fans here, but the 25 cent per bet tax that's getting passed on to us, the bettors, kind of blows. Unfortunately, I'm at such a high. I shouldn't like that's not a brag, but I got the notification like, "Hey, you bet enough. We're not doing this to you."
You donate enough.
You've paid this, exponentially.
We make plenty of money off you jackass. So
whatever we can't afford to lose you, you can play for free.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Because at first I was like, sick dude, like I feel special. It's like, oh, that's a bad sign. That's not good.
It's not good. That sucks.
So is that on every? That's on every book because it was in Illinois.
I haven't seen
law,
it not
right?
on one.
Well, the Illinois law is into effect. Really, it's up to the companies if they want to eat it or if they want to pass it along. That's what it is.
Gotcha.
And most of them, I assume, are going to pass it along because that's what companies do.
Once
but I do think
then everyone can,
I do think, I don't know, I put a bet in on Fanatics the other day. Either they haven't started doing it yet or they aren't going to. I don't know, but they didn't do any. They didn't charge me on Fanatics, so that's where my book currently is, to save myself those 25 cents a bet.
Nice.
I'm currently looking at all the books that are giving reload bonuses.
Smart.
If you don't give a reload bonus, I'm not going to give you more. That's my theory.
No reload bonus, no Getty any.
No Getty.
I'm actually pretty psyched at how quick this is moving because we're almost. I would say we're getting right to about halfway mark, and
been doing it for a half hour.
So I think we'll have some people drop off too as soon as we get to pick 200, and then it'll fly. But yeah, happy that you guys are all here. I know we only got 4 viewers on right now, but I'm psyched, looking forward to doing this. And I did say in the future, like if we're gonna do a best ball league next year, we're gonna do something. We're gonna have a little audition process for that. Have a fun little inclusion with some of the fans to make sure that that you guys are the fantasy gurus we think you are. So coming back around round 6, round 7, Nick. No, I shouldn't ask you who you're looking for because
you're right in front of me.
We're right in front. Yeah, I can't. It was hard. I was thinking that I was gonna keep passing around to you guys. I can really only pass to Jay because if I say anything, then it's gonna compromise our position.
You can't compromise the position.
You can't compromise. You can't compromise, dude.
That's right. I mean, the good news for me right now is I have 2 receivers, 2 running backs. So I really can play best player available right now. I'm not super worried about running out of quarterbacks. I don't think people are going to load up their roster with 2 or 3 quarterbacks, at least in the draft. So I mean, if there's a good quarterback out there, I might take him. But actually, quarterbacks are getting pretty thin now I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
No, we're okay. We got players.
You're fine.
But yeah, no, the good thing is I filled out my 2 receivers, 2 running backs, and I have a third receiver. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Just you're taking best player available.
Yeah, I think you kind of have to. I'm going to look at what Juwan Jennings is injury. Oh, you know what? What am I talking about? Gotta go wide receiver
Shakira.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see here.
My team's not looking great, gentlemen. And I'll tell you, I did the draft Lamar in the second round, and I think that's going to come back to haunt me there. I just don't think you can do the quarterback thing in a league that's this deep. But what are we going to do?
108.
Got to buy yourself some time, Nick.
Tom's saying that his team's looking okay-ish. And Duncan was texting me on the side as well, being like 18 teams is absolutely bonkers. And I totally agree because, like, at this point of the draft, I feel like we would be getting, nothing but bench players. You're in a 12-team league.
Yeah.
And we're still trying to fill out. I've still got 2 starting roster spots to fill out. I think everyone does. So it's definitely interesting.
Really, at this point, you need people that just will get points on the board. It doesn't matter if it can't. It's probably not going to be 10, but if it's 5,
right?
Give me 3 receptions and 20 yards, like that may make a difference.
Yeah.
Because if you draft, you start drafting people that are RB2 in their system, like
I just did.
Yeah, well. I was just about to draft Tank Bigsby, but instead I'll take RB1 in Cleveland for 1
Yeah, no, that makes sense for sure. I mean, This is an interesting situation because I mean I think he's already off the board, so I don't think somebody like J.K. Dobbins, right? Like he's not going to be the starter in Denver for long. R.J. Harvey's taking that job, but J.K. Dobbins has a lot of value in this league right here because he's going to get carries in week 1. So this is such an interesting dynamic. I really like it.
It's a lot of fun strategy. Jeff's talking some smack saying his team's basically elite, and that's not terrible. Honestly, I was going to talk some shit about it, but it's pretty. I mean, other than Breece, I don't know about Breece Hall. I have him in another league, so hopefully he's good. But yeah, it's not so bad.
Dude, Breece Hall might not start.
Yeah, that's agreed.
Period.
Agreed.
Breece Hall went in I had an auction draft last night. I think Breece Hall went for like under $12.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
Well, I definitely didn't pay $20 from him in our draft. I can guarantee that.
I'm not gonna lie. I just pulled up Jeff's team. I like it. I like it until I get to the running back, tight end, and Michael Pittman Jr. Top 3 players. Great, Jeff. But are they gonna get you past the first week?
That's the question. I don't know, man.
Here he is. Wait for the RB2. Okay.
I'm queued up.
You in 4 or 5 picks. I'll wait for your RB2 to come out. Jay, you're talking about the fantasy draft that you have after this.
Yes.
Fuck, we're shocked. The fantasy draft you have after this, you were saying it's with guys that are in Germany?
There's like four of them are in Spain. I used to work with them, and they opened up an office. Didn't invite me for a job, so kind of a bummer. But and then booked off a new company, spin-off company in Spain. So it's like 5 a.m. their time, 10 a.m. Central time, and that's when we're doing the draft. And I am up. Holy shit! Here we go.
Oh, Chubalub. That's what he was looking for.
Panic.
Yeah, if you don't have an RB2,
no idea what I'm doing. Just absolutely panicking.
If you don't have an RB2 at this point, Jeff, you're not going to have points in that slot this week, unless you want to go with the pirate Najee Harris.
I was going to say Najee Harris might get some carry.
Najee's going to be solid in this league for a couple of weeks.
I don't know, man. I think they're going to be splitting carries right off the bat. I mean, he'll get touches. Yeah,
solid is a stretch.
Correct.
Yeah.
He'll get touches, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, does anyone want Cooper Kupp for a 2nd round pick? I'm going to put it out here. Anybody watching that's in the Dynasty League or you two?
Cooper Kupp is brought to you by Barely Qualified.
That guy, if you guys haven't, I think we brought this up in another one of our drafts. If you haven't seen his profile picture on Yahoo or anything, you got to look it up, because where did the hair come from?
Who is this?
Cooper Kupp.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I'm going to try to pull him up right now so you can see.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Looks like the bangs got cut to the side right there. Shaggy dog.
Great movie. Tim Allen should have been nominated for awards.
Oh. We all know the Tim Allen in how he was roped into the Pure Michigan advertisements, right?
How he was?
Yeah, how and why.
And I remember. I don't know why he was, but I remember he was.
He had story time. It was part of a plea deal because of his cocaine addiction. That's how he was like paying back the community, is by doing these ads for the state of Michigan. Awesome job. Also,
made me want to go to Michigan. He really sold it. He really sold it well.
Michigan rocks. Michigan fucking
so Jay,
rocks.
You were hitting up the Wisconsin. Were you this weekend through today?
Friday through or Saturday through Monday. We did Lake Geneva, a little trip with the kiddos, swimming, all that good stuff. We did a little tour day Midwest. Did Indianapolis, did Michigan, did like Wisconsin, all within like a 4-week time period. So
where in Michigan? You guys talking like Southwest Michigan, like the Southwest. New Buffalo area?
Yep, we did 2 days in New Buffalo, and then 2 days and rented a little cabin in Sister Lakes on a little tiny lake, and like the kids were jumping in the pool. So like Georgia had her first run all the way off the pier and then jump as far as she could off the pier into the lake. It was nice. It was tops. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
So a lot of swimming.
Yeah. No, that's an awesome. I really like Southwest Michigan. It's a really cool spot. We spent some time on our honeymoon, Kate and I did, in that area, in New Buffalo specifically. And there's like wineries and distilleries and breweries everywhere. Like it's awesome. It's a cool spot.
Did you hit up Round Barn at all?
What's a Round Barn?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Went to Journeyman Distillery. There's a couple other ones I can't think of, but those are the big two that I remember.
Yeah, it's a great spot. And an hour and a half, 2 hours away.
Something like that. Yeah, can't beat it.
I gotta shout out Duncan right here. Just had probably two of my favorite picks in the draft back to back.
He's a sharp guy,
dude. Just went Darnell Mooney, Colson Loveland to round out his starting lineup, and he's got pretty well-rounded lineup with Caleb, AJ Brown, Zay Flowers, Chase Brown, DeAndre, Loveland, Jacoby Myers, and Darnell Mooney. I really like that team.
Yeah, dude. Dunk's a sharp dude when it comes to anything sports. Also, Drew, you'd love him. He big golf guy. I mean, Nick, you would too, but big golf guy. Ryder Cup. I mean, the text we have, it's all sports all the time, and smoking meat. So I mean, the guy's just top notch dude. So
guys being dudes.
Guys being dudes. Would not be surprised if he won this league by a landslide. Just he's very good at this stuff. And he's texting me on the side right now, like, I just have no idea what I'm doing. I'm looking at his team like, okay, you're good.
He's one of those guys.
We have a heavy Bears investment in Dunk, but Dunk, we're all for that here on the Barely Well podcast.
No risk, high reward. That's when you draft Caleb. You stick with your boy QB1 and you go nuts.
Yep. Got me feeling nicey, as John Gruden likes to say.
Got me feeling. Can you imagine just like waking up in the middle of a night, like a panic sweat, and then Gruden's just looking over you, got me feeling nicey, with that weird smile head nod.
Oh, well.
The what I think John Gruden is audition tape should be for Jack Nicholson's Joker. Just same energy, same sort of energy.
I love it.
Oh, fucking John Gruden. Get that man back into coaching. He deserves to be. He should be in coaching.
You think someone?
I wish. I think he got blackballed by the NFL.
Well, he did call the commissioner anti-football pussy, so I think that'll probably do it. Which, like, honestly, fuck yeah, dude. Like, he kind of is.
He totally is. And I'm sure he's making some good coin on Barstool, doing his thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably really low stress. So.
Why he fit in so much with Barstool. You say
I'm also pretty sure Vegas had to pay him out all that fucking $100 million they paid him or whatever. So he's fine. He's doing fine.
He's good.
But that dude needs to be coaching football. Like, he could have $1 billion and he's not going to be happy.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Well, thank goodness
he's a football guy.
Needed a quarterback.
He needs to coach football so that he's not yelling at his wife and kids at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta.
By God, Jimmy's nude.
Have you seen his son Deuce Gruden?
No.
He's the okay. So his son was like the strength coach for the not the Buccaneers. He was too young. But for I think the Raiders, but definitely for the Redskins Commanders when his brother Jay was the coach there. Oh shit, I'm up. Hold on. Story to finish later.
Yep. Drew, well, Nick's picking. Can you send that YouTube link, the live stream link in the draft chat? Dunk wants to join.
Ooh. Nick, you snagged Cam Scats.
Great White Hope.
Great
White, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, let's go back.
What was I saying? I was saying something, and then I realized I was on the clock and had 6 seconds. Oh, yeah. Yes. Deuce Gruden was the strength coach for the Redskins under John Gruden's brother, Jay Gruden. He is this dude who's probably like a little bit younger than us, probably like early 30s, who's fucking jacked. Like he's like probably 5'8", and he's like but he's fucking jacked.
A hamster.
Like, is that like little Gronk? You remember that kid? I do. The YouTube. Oh, please! I hope that kid is doing well.
Yeah, sure you do.
Oh, since this is another topic, I don't think we're going to touch on the podcast tomorrow, but just a fun talk about in sports right now.
The Vikings cheerleaders.
Yes, exactly. Here's the thing: we might touch on that tomorrow, Nick.
No, actually, it's a good point. It's a good point. Yeah. We're playing the Vikings.
I had a blast watching UNC get absolutely blown out.
Thank God.
That was so amazing. And the best part about it was you score on the first drive, and then you just get absolutely fisted the rest of the way. Like
Hulk fist. Yeah. Hulk fist. Right up that ass, Kev.
Has anybody ever lost like a sports divorce worse than Belichick and Brady, like Belichick has in that? No. Like I feel like Brady, year one after leaving, wins the Super Bowl, his 7th Super Bowl. And Belichick has done nothing positive of note since. That's crazy.
If you ask Bill Belichick, though, he's probably like, you know what? I did it all on the football field. Now I'm going to do it all in the bedroom. All I wanted to do, and that's all I'm going to spend my time on. He doesn't care. His girlfriend was on the field, like a weird, sorority girl, like chasing down a frat bro or something, like while he's coaching the game. Did you see that clip?
Yeah. No, I just saw the clips of her in the skybox.
No, she was like literally on the field. Like it was like, dude, I don't think you can do that. It's wild. But no, I mean, Nick, to your point though, yeah, the talks of was it Brady, was it Belichick? Like it doesn't matter what even happened with that relationship. It's like Brady's here and Belichick's fallen through the crust of the earth.
Yeah. But like, I always tend to believe like, you know, coaches are important, but players are the ones that are on the field doing the damn thing, right? So the players are always going to be more important than a coach. So I was always like Brady is over Belichick. But man, like if you look at Belichick's record with the Browns when he was the coach long before Brady came along, and then his record with the Patriots after Brady left, and now this UNC debacle he's got himself in, like maybe Bill's not the best coach of all time. You know, maybe we pump the brakes on that.
Yep, no, it's fair.
I was listening to a lot of sports talk this week, just since week 1 came back of college football. But hold on, I had to read that. Oh, one of the coaches or somebody was standing out saying like playing Bill Belichick each week is like a college coach's audition for the NFL. And I couldn't disagree with that comment more. Like, yeah, do you want to beat Bill Belichick? Yes, but that doesn't mean your system is going to work in the NFL. That doesn't mean like you're just going to make the step up to the big leagues or to the NFL right away because you beat Bill Belichick. Like
it's got to give the players. You got to give motivation to the players that like, let's beat what used to be this legend. Like, let's grind his ass. Let's fucking take him to the club, grind his ass. What?
Take him to the club, grind his ass. New catchphrase.
No, but for real, like you have to have some extra motivation to like, okay, let's just honestly, like you have a chance as a college kid to beat Bill Belichick. Let's fucking go, like kick it up a notch.
Yeah.
And how sad was it? And Duncan put this in the chat too. The highlight of the game was Jordan's pants, but like everyone that was an UNC alum or like figurehead was in the stadium to just see them get absolutely destroyed in the debut, just even more embarrassing.
Yeah, I definitely saw that, and I was like, "Oh, was Michael Jordan wearing weird pants at the game?" Not talking about Michael Jordan. We're talking about the female Jordan at the game. My bad, guys. I'm like I'm like Googling like Michael Jordan pants. What's going on? Nope, I'm a fucking idiot. Don't mind me.
Oh man. Yeah.
Let's see.
All right, so we're getting towards the end of this, and
this is extremely thin. The last 3 rounds is just super, super duper thin.
Like, I wouldn't be ashamed if all of you just put it on auto draft at this point, because most of these players will not be in your starting lineup. However, these are people that if you think they might be out week 1 or prove themselves in week 1 to have a bigger role in week 2, go get them. Because that's what you might need, because the waiver is going to be sparse other than the first team that loses. Free agency is going to be sparse. So yeah, I mean, I think you don't have a huge depth here, but at the same time, you've got your drafting here for your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th weeks if you're not going to get lucky on the free agents wire.
I'm just not seeing.
Get down on the bayou. If you haven't heard that guy ever talk, he's got a thick
worth a Google. Accent. Worth a Google for sure.
Yeah.
Down on the bayou.
Man, I feel like I haven't picked in a while. I still have 17 picks till my pick.
So tomorrow, boys, I'm gonna cue you up. Just if you haven't looked at have not looked at the rundown. So going back to our preview review breakdowns, preview is going to be heavy betting and fantasy.
Heavy what?
Heavy betting.
Heavy betting. Okay, gotcha. All right.
What? Heavy betting and fantasy focus. We're going to drop the podium list and the opening bell and some more of the subjective picking stuff into our review shows, which are going to happen this week. It's probably going to happen on Tuesday this upcoming week because the Bears game is on Monday. But then going forward, it will be on Monday nights to release on Tuesday, Wednesday nights to release on Thursday. And if that changes, we'll let you know. But tomorrow, getting back to the overs of the week, the busts of the week, the fantasy pick 'em, the 3-man weave. I'm excited about that stuff.
I can't wait. I mean, the betting is back. It's so nice. It's so nice. Do you guys have, well, we could talk about this. I won't spoil things. Never mind. I'll keep that.
No, just go into it.
I just want a quick, do you have a long shot, fun, over, wins total or Super Bowl or MVP bet or something like that you're like, I don't know why, but I'm doing this and it's why not?
I have one. I took your advice. I put a couple shekels on Luther Burden III to be offensive rookie of the year this year. So
love it. I drafted him in this league. I love him.
Yeah, I took him in our dynasty. I was thrilled to get him. So yeah, I'm big. I mean, obviously, always going to support a Bears draft pick, but I don't often take Bears players in fantasy just because track record and all that fun stuff. Yeah. But I do think that the Bears offense could be good this year, and I do think Luther Burden is going to be a really good player. Maybe not necessarily this year, but I think moving forward, he's going to be a really, really I think he is going to emerge as the wide receiver 3 sooner than later.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I would even say that I think he's going to be wide receiver 3 kind of out of the gate.
Like on Monday?
Yeah, I do. I think he's going to get a lot of slot action.
All right.
Right out of the gate. Although what's his name? Zacchaeus? Zacchaeus. He looked really good in the preseason. He like Drew, you were hitting on the head too. Nick, you too, but he was kind of Caleb's safety blanket even against the one. So we'll see how it shakes out. But not a bad spot to be.
I love Dunk's pick. Got to go for it. Got to go all in on the man. No, I'm sorry. In the chat, Duncan has Caleb over 4K. Got to go for it.
Let's go.
That man should be throwing for his life this year. I'm going to throw a couple of shekels on that. My favorite to do week 1, though, is always you got to throw all the top favorites to score into a touchdown parlay. Do those. Move. And I also love doing a star rookies touchdown parlay. So we got like Tet, we've got Travion scoring, we've got Ashton Genty scoring, all of those sorts of things. Well, I'll allude to it a little tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I love that, Drew. I love that. I mean, you're the parlay king. Nothing. There's George's birth. And honestly, above that's probably when we hit the parlay.
Nothing feels better than hitting for $2,000, and you just think you've just become like a new person.
Yep. And then the week after, it's like, well, I can bet bigger, and then it's gone.
Immediately.
And it's gone.
I'm gonna leave my wife. Hey, shoot, we're back to reality.
Yep, I still have to work. Damn it.
Yep. All right. I'm going to grab a guy who might start and then get injured right away after week 1 or 2.
Oh.
Tyler put in a good question in the chat, too, about the rookie depth charts. Henderson and Johnson and others, too. But Johnson from Pittsburgh is RB3 on the depth chart right now out of the gate. So they say. And they just gave Jaylen Warren in Pittsburgh a contract extension. So that's, whoever's got Jaylen Warren, especially in the Guillotine League, I think there could be some run there. Do you have him, Nick?
Yeah, I do. I do have him. Yep. I knew all that. Obviously, that's why I took him. Not because he just happened to be available when I was picking.
Yeah, because you're a wizard.
I am a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Fuck. All right, here we go. He's not going to play this week, but.
I was going to take him.
You got to get him.
Oh, man.
Manungai. You just got Manungai.
You got Manungai.
I got Manungai in Dynasty off the waivers, and I was super thrilled about that. And that was another one where I was thinking in our waiver debacle that we had in the Dynasty League, I was like, okay, just someone give him the quarterback and not me give him Manungai.
I think you sent a text that said, I'm all for this being fair or whatever, but you can take Kyle Manungai from my cold, dead hands.
Yes. I was a little nervous going to sleep that night because I was like, you know what? I think he just got a decent point here. There's 4 hour period.
No, for sure. Yeah.
But to really quickly go back to the RB3 depth chart, whatever that is, for Pittsburgh is what's his name? Is Arthur Smith still their offensive coordinator? Yeah. It's a run-heavy offense. It doesn't matter. There's going to be touches everywhere. Although Jaylen Warren is more of I would think right now, a dynamic back. Caleb Johnson proved in college that he can block. And that's always going to be a value. So, I
don't know, man. Big Ten running backs outside of, Ohio State just make me very nervous. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe, Saquon obviously is different. Wisconsin. Okay. All right, man. I guess Iowa specifically running backs. I see him, and all I think about is Sean Green, if you remember him, and how slow and bad he was. So that's basically the Iowa, maybe not the Big Ten as a whole, but Iowa specifically.
Yep.
The worst way to spell Sean ever. SHONN. What are we doing?
Yeah. That's probably what led to his demise in the NFL.
Parents named him Sean. Mm-hmm. Kenneth Walker, JT, Melvin Gordon. Oh, yeah. He's talking more of Wisconsin running backs.
Nick.
I'm an idiot. I just meant Iowa specifically. So I'm going to apologize for that.
Nick, well, I'm up here, so let me pick a bad player and get on with it. But there we go. That's just going to be bad.
Just talking, dude. Yeah, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. Come on, take Sam Darnold as your second QB.
No,
it should be done.
I'll take the supermodel Roman Wilson. He's doing blue steel in his picture. If you want to take a look at his photo,
I do actually. I have him in Dynasty. I traded for him. Sam talked me into it last year when I was new to the league, and he took advantage of me.
Come on.
Yep.
Come on.
Oh yeah, he is.
Just take him. Just do it. You got
it. It's better for honestly. The trade works out better for you. That's the famous words.
So
I just want
Jarquez Hunter just got taken in this draft in round whatever the fuck round, like at round 200. He was one of the first players nominated in the auction draft I was at yesterday. Don't know why. He went for $2. Somebody put him out like he was the fifth pick, like the fifth person thrown out.
He was nominated and he wasn't even drafted by the player that nominated him.
Yeah, right. Somebody else outbid him. It was a wild draft yesterday. I was in the draft with actually Sean, Ross, and Adam, who are in this with us. We're in that league. It's Adam's league. He runs it.
Love it.
So it was a wild draft. Who was it? Who's the Titans like main running back now? What's his face? Not Tajay Spears. Huh?
Tony Pollard.
Yeah, Tony Pollard went for like $30 almost. It's crazy.
Well, Tajay's on IR, I think.
Yeah, but the Titans are gonna be so bad.
They are gonna be bad. But
someone's got to get touches. I think that's the theory because Cam Ward is bad.
That's the scary part. If you don't get it.
Speaking of Cam, I did take Cam Ward in our league, so I think he's gonna be awesome in this league right here. So he's gonna be bad. He's gonna be good, but
don't you ever talk bad about my quarterback?
That's my
quarterback.
That's my quarterback, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're rounding out the last picks of the last round.
Yep.
Oh, we're in the last round already?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that was
right around an hour. I'm happy
Very
with
nice.
That. I'm happy with this. Team. Glad we did the adjustment to 45 seconds instead of a minute.
Yep.
Great move, Commish.
Definitely worked out with all the auto drafting happening in the late rounds for sure.
Yeah. That'll get Jason an hour to prepare and maybe slug down a couple more brews for his draft.
So you're drafting at 10 p.m. tonight?
10
I think
time.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Gonna be
hopefully it's not an auction draft.
Oh, it sure is.
Oh no.
Yes, it is. Oh yeah.
Good thing these are all people you work with because they will understand the call off tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're people I used to work with. I only work with 2 of them now. The other 12 have moved beyond.
It's a 14-team auction draft?
Only 12 teams.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 2. Okay, never mind. Oh boy. I have not heard of a lot of the players here.
Yeah, no. Nope.
Jatavian Sanders, anybody?
Nice.
Anyone ever heard of him?
Sounds like a dip.
Nice tailgating dip.
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
What are we looking for here? Round out with maybe QB2. Oh, I know an Andre Yoshivas.
There we go.
Yeah.
That guy actually plays.
No, I actually don't hate that.
That's wide receiver 3, is it not?
Yeah, it is, and a team that throws a lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
Wow,
I'll take it.
That's some value right there.
I'll take it.
Ooh, I get Mr. Irrelevant this year.
Ooh.
Who should I take for Mr. Irrelevant?
Seems like a Russell Wilson pick to me.
Sounds pretty dangerous.
Ooh. It's a little spicy.
You ever done anything dangerous? I won't tell anybody. Oh man, who are we gonna pick? Oh,
there's a Zacchaeus.
Actually, if I would have known he was available, I probably would have taken him.
How's DeAndre Hopkins still in the league? Can we talk about that for a little bit?
He's tall and he was very, very good in his prime, and it's taken people many years to realize he's lost several steps and not very good anymore.
Here's the thing: is
Shedeur went.
I was watching. Did you guys watch any of that? I think I asked you guys this last week. Having deja vu, the Kingdom on ESPN about the Chiefs.
No.
Never. They had a little highlight point on when the Chiefs acquired DeAndre Hopkins, and doing all of his highlight package of like seeing his amazing catches for the Texans. But then I totally forgot that dude went to the Titans for 5 years. Like that's where your career went to die, DeAndre.
Yes, it is.
That's you chased your money. Good for you getting the paycheck, but holy shit, did you just go straight down the toilet with that choice?
That is a man who's had so many bad quarterbacks throw him the ball and still be an elite receiver. You know, it's like if he could have had Burrow throwing him the ball.
Only way to end it for me. Sammy D. I hate him.
Oh, wow.
I'm a little surprised this guy's still here. I think he might be pretty good, actually.
Wow.
Who you got?
Mr. Irrelevant is
Isaiah Likely.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good backup tight end.
I think that there's a decent chance Mark Andrews is washed and he's not really doing much by like week 6, 7. So I think that Isaiah Likely for pick 215, I'll take it.
Yeah. Mr. Irrelevant and Isaiah Likely. I got somebody, I got this guy growling at me right here. So
all right.
He's waking up and he's growling.
It's time.
It is time.
I think it's time. Jay, enjoy your draft.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, boys, for joining this for the hour and 6 minutes. Gonna put out a pod tomorrow. I'll see you boys all tomorrow. Thank everyone for being a part of the Barely Qualified Guillotine League. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah.